All right. Well, the market has closed now, and we have had our lowest close here since June 11th of 2026. So I'm going to be going over the other levels that I'm going to be looking at, and then how the market traded today, right? So as we see here, the market actually closed at 29,217. So if you go on the daily here, we go to that previous hourly candle there. Close was 29,217.25, and it looks like it wants to keep going lower. Day's lows is 29,079. So I actually have some call options here. I thought we were going to bounce off of this 29,263 area, 260 area, but we're closing below it. So not looking good for those call options. That's fine. It was only risking like $90, but it would be nice if we come back up to the upside here. They're pretty cheap. They're a little bit out of the money, so we'll see what the market wants to do overnight. But as you see here, since June 24th of this year, we've been bouncing off of this area there, that 29,263, and that's actually the low of this candle right here. So bounce off here, 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 here. We almost got to there. So low that was 328, which is like 80 points. 60 points from there. We broke below and closed above. We broke below, closed above. What was it, Monday or Tuesday? We got to the low of 29,303. And then yesterday we had a little bit of a doji candle, but now we're making lower lows. So not necessarily lower lows, but we did have a close below that 29,263 area here on the daily candle. So might be some more pain to the downside here on the NQ. So our next level that we're going to be looking at here on the NQ is going to be 28,800. It's going to be a high of this candle here on Wednesday, May 6th. So what, almost 2 months ago. That was the high of that candle. So we broke here, we rejected here, we finally broke, and once we broke, it started becoming resistance, or support, resistance. We broke the resistance here, support here, support here, support here, support here, support here, support here. We broke below and closed above, and then we traded these 2 days here above and below. But we had a close below there, and then we had a shot to the upside there. So now that we're breaking down, I can still see sort of like a flag pattern here on the NQ. But at the same time, if technicals are telling us that we want to make lower lows, we might be going lower, right? That's the only thing that I do is technical analysis. And if I see that my levels are being broken, then I have to wait for a confirmation candle. So if tomorrow we make a lower low of this candle, which was 29,079, more than likely, there's a higher probability, because this is a probability game, right? Higher probability we might go lower, right? So 29,000, let's just say 100, just to keep it whole dollar levels here. We have 300 more points to go to the downside here if we do come and retest this 28,800. Who knows though? We might get some news, and we might reopen back above 29,263 and move back up to 29,700. But as you see here, this area, this bull flag is getting tighter and tighter and tighter until we have a either break to the upside or break to the downside. Higher probability it's going to be to the upside, since this is more of a bullish flag pattern. But yeah, those are the levels that I'm looking at on the daily. So on the hourly, obviously the 15-minute opening range, we had the market open, made a high of around 29,532, and the low was 29,308 for that first 15-minute candle. What, that's 130 points there? No, that's 230 points, so it's a pretty big move. This morning, I did want the long. I planned for the long, right? Because we've been bouncing off this area for a while, a couple of times, 29,263. When we got down here, I actually went short and I went into puts. I just like, what am I doing? And then we had a move from 29,263 all the way back up to 29,500, which is 140 points. That would have been a really good win if I would have went into calls. If I would have traded my plan, really, really good technical analysis there. Horrible execution there. And I added here, and then we finally got the breakdown. We're trading on his lows here, broke down a little bit, came back up, retested, and then finally broke down to the downside. I got out of those those put options at a loss of like $300. I pretty much gave everything back that I made yesterday on my personal account. On my on my other accounts though, my evaluation accounts, I made, let's see here. Oh man, okay, so I made 900. I have to log in, sorry about that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if it pops up here. Yeah, right here. So as you see there, I made $912.50 on one and then $29 on the other. This one is passed right here, the top one. And then the bottom one is on day 4. But I'm well above the 53,000 profit target. So I just need to take one trade tonight in Asian session, and then just, even if I have a loss, I could just lock it out and we'll be ready for it to activate on Monday. So, but I can trade this one Friday morning probably, or later in this session, in Tokyo session. So yeah, let's see if I can get a payout. I mean, I got a payout early July, I believe, or late June from Take Profit Trader. I just need to stay disciplined, stay focused, stay sized down. There's no need for me to size up, especially in the funded or the pro account here on TPT. So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow, guys. If we break a lower low right here, and I'm actually gonna make a reminder. If we make a lower low, we're gonna go in short. See if we can get a 300-point move down to 28,800, and we'll just see how it goes. If we start closing above here, I want to see maybe above 29,263. I do want to see it move back up to 29,760. So that's what those are levels that I'm looking at. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the like. Leave a comment if you have any questions on my trading strategy or anything that I do. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.